Hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. Today I'm doing an unboxing opening of the new Eric Clapton Definitive 24 Nights box set. This is where Clapton, it was early 90s, January, so the recordings he did are from performances at the Royal Albert Hall in London. And the recordings are from January to February 90 to, and in February through March of 91. So there's two different recordings, almost a year apart. It's interesting. And then it was released October 8th, 1991. And it was broken up into different parts. You had a rock part, you had a orchestral part, which I think is like at the end, and then you had blues, and I think that was kind of somewhere in the middle, at least the way it was presented on here. So the big difference between this, because it's my original one that I picked up when it first came out, is there are 15 songs on this, and in this bad boy over here is gonna be 44 songs. There's a lot of songs and some stuff I'm not even familiar with, so I need to check that out. So this is the original. It was a double CD, expensive back in the day, especially in what, 90, 91. I said, yeah, I wasn't exactly a rich person. Not that I am today. So there was that. And it had the disc there. I like the artwork on it, the scribbly kind of cool artwork. And then it came with a little book inside of it. It unfolds, I guess. Just unfolds and unfolds and has all the different things there. And that's where Clapton was going through that kind of long straight hair phase there, like off Journeyman. So anyway, let's crack this bad boy open. Just wanted to share this with you. It's kind of cool having this for so many years. And now to see like this bad boy come out. So this is it right here. It ain't small, it ain't light. So that's the front of it. And there's your back with all your details. So this has the hype sticker. It says Eric Clapton, the Definitive 24 Nights Deluxe Limited Edition. So the legendary Royal Albert Hall 1990 to 1991 concerts. You have rock, orchestral, and blues bands, full concerts on audio and video. So there's 8 LPs in this, 3 Blu-rays, 6 hours of music on LP and Blu-ray, a 48-page hardbound book, numbered, and a numbered lithogram. So use commas, that'd be nice. So we're gonna open this bad boy up and see what it looks like. Hope for the best, right? So I'm gonna make a little space over here. And I'm gonna do it where it feels like it has like a canvas sort of feel to the cover, which reminds me sort of the Elton John, I think the Madman Across the Water box set was like that. Yeah, it has like a textured feel to, oh, pretty cool. It is like a textured deal. So I'll show you here. So let me get this off so I can retain my hype sticker. Must retain the hype. Okay. So this feels like kind of like a canvas feel. You can actually feel this. This actually has like a feel to it, texture. So that's kind of neat. All right. So there we go. Take the top off. And the first thing we see here is the lithograph of Clapton, number 2872. There you go. Should just put these up, frame some of these things. All right, so there's the lithograph. And this must be the book. Wow, they did a good job of the book. It's hardcover book, same kind of thing. Has a texture to it. Very cool. So that's nice. There's your Royal Albert Hall with the sketchings. I like the artwork. So just the Definitive 24 Nights. There's just some more pics. Looks like Jimmy Vaughn there. Has to be part of the blues band. Not sure who's playing harmonica. I think like, was it Albert King? not Albert King, one of the Kings was part of this, Freddie King, and he had Robert Cray, and oh, there's Buddy Guy too, so there's the blue set right there. So that's very cool. I've never seen the live part of this, so I'm looking forward to the DVDs. I've never seen actually the live performances. Cool, like sketch ideas. So I do look forward to that, to see what these blues guys, you know, what they look like and how the whole setup was. I kind of just only had a picture of it in my head all these years, so it's kind of cool to bring it to life. So a lot of cool things in here. A couple more pages. Got Nathan East there on bass. That's Clapton's long-time bass player. There's a Homeboy soundtrack. I probably showed it when I showed my Clapton stuff. And Nathan East all over that. A lot of cool bass work on there. Yeah, I like all the artwork on this. Pretty cool. More blues. And they do a couple different versions of Dixie, but it's not like your traditional Dixie. But I believe Homeboy it was Mickey Rourke, and he was you know, a country hick kind of guy in the book, so or in the movie, so they had him. They had some kind of like, you know, Dixie and songs like that, some blues and country feeling. Not really too much country, but just a lot of instrumentals by Clapton, and I love the main themes of Homeboy and Ruby's Loft and things like that on there. But Nathan East really shined on there with his bass. Him and Clapton, one of the versions is kind of like bass and guitar going back and forth. There's your orchestra. And the conductor, the guy with the long hair and the beard there, he looks familiar. Not sure who that is, but he sure looks familiar, like somebody I've seen in the 80s and 90s. Maybe he does soundtracks or something. There it is. And then you have credits. You have credits, and then you have another picture of Royal Albert Hall there. So that's the book. Very cool. And then we has this. Reminds me of Madman Across Water, which is nice when you have a lot of albums in there. You can just pull up on it. So I'm going to do that down here on a flat surface. That's surprisingly weird. So you pull the albums out, and there they are. And the CDs are at the bottom, but they didn't do a very good job of keeping them in place there. So this is what the CDs look like. They're kind of just roaming around in there. And I think they're supposed to fit in those little things back there. Nothing's out, fortunately. Everything's in. Well, it's slid out, but I mean, as far as the DVD, even though it slid out, it's still in this protective sleeve. So anything that kind of slid out was protected. So we're still cool there. Yeah, and they're supposed to fit in these little things. I don't know if that's the greatest design because they don't really fit in there. You're supposed to lay this thing flat. So that's not it looks good, but it's not a great design. So the first one we have here, so you have 24 Nights Rock, 24 Nights Blues, and 24 Nights Orchestral right there. So here's your 24 Nights Rock. This all looks good. Nothing's, no problems so far. We'll see if we get any seam splits or anything. So there's Rock. It's a gatefold. Some stuff on there. And this has 2 albums in there. And it's Pretending, Running on Faith, Breaking Point, I Shot the Sheriff, White Room, I Can't Find My Way Home, Bad Love, Before You Accuse Me, Lay Down Sally. So we have a mix of what Journeyman in there, and some Slow Hand in there, some Blind Faith. Then you have Knocking on Heaven's Door, Old Love, No Alibis, a lot of Journeyman in there. Tearing Us Apart, that is off of August. Cocaine, Wonderful Tonight, Layla, so there's your Cream, Crossroads, and Sunshine Your Love. So those last 3 songs are Cream songs. So let's take a look. This open up. Actually, okay, that wasn't all. It actually opens up like this. So it opens up and the albums are on each side of that. It looks like there are 3 albums in there. think there's 3 albums in there. One, let me see. Oh yeah, that is 3 albums, that's 6 sides. Okay, so you have, I'm not gonna turn it around again, but you have an album here, here, and in the middle is where they are. A little funky to work with, but we can do it. All right, it's just a sleeve, so no seam splits. So no seam splits on the main one. I'll pull out this first album for you so you can take a look at it. Just black vinyl. It looks nice and clean. So that's cool. And they slide in there pretty well. It's not my favorite design when they do that, when they stick 3 albums in something like that. You know, then, I don't know, not my favorite, but then you gotta make sure each album's in correctly, just right, not in the creases, it's a whole thing. So 1, 2, 3, and I don't know if this comes with, and it comes with this inside. So is that the same picture? I think it's the same picture of Clapton. So right there, same picture as the lithograph, and you have credits on the back side there. So I mean, it looks decent. Well, it looks nice, more than decent. That's not fair. It looks nice, nice presentation so far. I'm just not a fan of the 3-fold, but everything is in good condition. Everything looks good. So no complaining. So I pulled the middle album out. Yeah, looks fine. No weird like punch holes or anything in it. And number 3. Same thing, looks good. So it looks good, so line it up so nothing's in the creases, and then fold and fold. So it's nice, yeah, it's good. No issues here, no folding, bending, anything like that, so they did a good job. Second one set is the blues. And so you have that cover. And looks good, no issues there. This contains 2 albums. Key to the Highway, Worried Life Blues, You Better Watch Yourself. Do I know that one? Black Cat Bone, Have You Ever Loved a Woman? Everything's Gonna Be Alright, Something on Your Mind, Johnny's Boogie. Then you have All Your Love, I Miss Lovin', It's My Life Baby, Sweet Home Chicago, Reconsider Baby, and My Time After a While. So this is where all the blues guys come in. This is just a gatefold, not the 3, not the triple deal. So there's that. Just on regular black vinyl again. The sleeves are paper, there's no poly, they're just paper sleeves. And that one looks good. I always look at the hole punch because sometimes on these really nice box sets, the hole punches aren't great and you get tears in the actual, in the middle there on the paper. So I always just take a look at that. This also has a little thing that comes with it. Just has lots of information on that side and lots on that side. And this album looks good, the whole looks good. So no poly lined this time. Oh well, what are you gonna do? So we close it up. There's that, the blues, and I told you the songs, so that's the second one. So here are the first 2. Pretty cool artwork. I do like the artwork. And then your third one is Orchestral. Boom. 1, 2, yeah, this is 3 albums again, so I'm expecting a trifold. So there's that. Felt something weird there, but that's just the gate. Everything looks fine, no issues. All looks good, nice and clean. It's a nice clean presentation. So, you know, these things get shipped around too, so you never know what kind of abuse they were put through. There it is. So again, you have your one side, second side, and in the middle there where Clapton is. There's your 3rd album. God, wait, what's that guy's name? It's gonna drive me crazy. I know that conductor. I know his look. The album looks good. Black vinyl, paper, hole punch looks good. Hole punch, I guess it's a hole punch, right? And 3rd one looks good. These are a little wrinkled. There's a picture of Clapton again. I got some creases in there you can see right there. It's thin paper. But other than that, it looks fine. Looks good. So let me put that back in there. Okay, make sure everything's out of the creases. Fold. And, nope, not too far. Fold. Okay, so there it is. That's the third one. Yeah, so all these look good. So you have all three of the albums. Boom. Boom. And boom. Okay. So put those away and take a look at the Blu-rays real quick. Hey guys, I'm just going to throw this in real quick because I don't think I named the songs that were on the orchestral one. I just forgot to tell you, so I'm just going to pop this in here real quick and we'll get back to the video. So the orchestral one it's on 3 sides, LP 6, 7, and 8. That's weird. How did they do that? So it's Crossroads, Bell Bottom Blues, Lay Down Sally, Holy Mother, I Shot the Sheriff, Hard Times, White Room, Can't Find My Way Home. Then you have Edge of Darkness, which is it's for a TV show or something like that, but I have a funny video for that. I can't play the whole thing because I'll get a copyright, but it's pretty funny. I did it with Star Wars characters and Batman. Put them together. Edge of Darkness was that one. Old Love, Wonderful Tonight, Layla, and Concerto for Electric Guitar. And that's one whole side, so I don't know how long that is. So I believe we saw some of these up here already. Did Can't Find My Way Home, wasn't that? Did he do another version of it somewhere? Yeah, he did it on the rock side. And then Old Love he did. Anyway, let's get back to the video. So it looks like they match. So the Blu-rays match the different themes, the rock, the blues, and the orchestral. The covers match them, so that's pretty cool. They put some time and work into this. I can appreciate that. So rock, blues, and orchestral. Oh, pretty cool. And like I said, they go into these little things here, but if you stand it up, they're not really going to stay in there. So I don't know what to do, but I'm glad they put each one in a little protective sleeve. So this did slide out, but it stayed in there, so no issues. So, and even kept the color theme of like the tan or the brown, the bluish grayish for the blues, and kind of like a green, like an olive or something for that one, for the orchestral. I keep saying orchestral. So put that back in there. And this is what it's supposed to look like. See if I can show you without it falling out, but that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. Okay. I did stream this and listen to the whole thing streaming, and it's really good. He does some different versions of like different renditions of song, different ideas for the songs, not just the same typical. Clapton likes to change it up sometimes and do different intros and things and kind of disguise the songs. So I like that a lot. And I'm gonna listen to this bad boy. So I'm gonna put this video out, then I'm gonna listen to it and watch the Blu-ray. So it might be a little bit down the road, but I'm gonna go through all this because, like I said, you have 8 albums and 3 Blu-rays. It's 6 hours of music on LP and Blu-ray. So some time to get through this. But that's it. So that's I'm pretty happy with what I see here, and I look forward to definitely listening to it. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys got it and already listened to it, put it in the comments below. If you've made videos, put some links. I'll go check them out, and I will check this bad boy out. So that's what I have for you. That's it. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna give it a listen and let you guys know. So hope you enjoyed that, and until next time, I hope you guys enjoy your music and you take care out there. All right, bye.